Class. It's week number 7 and session number 32. In today's class, we are going to start with chapter number 18, and that is derivative of trigonometric functions. The basic formula we are going to use in this chapter is d by dx of sin x. The derivative of sin x is cos x, the derivative of cos x is negative sin x, and the derivative of tan x equals to sec square x. Make sure that in your differentiation, your calculator must be in radians mode, right? Whenever you are doing trigonometry and differentiation, make sure that you have changed your calculator mode from degree to radians. All right. So in this exercise, we are going to learn that how to differentiate trigonometric functions, and let me give you an example first. Let's say that we say that y equals to sine 5x. So what is the derivative of y? So dy by dx is equals to the derivative of sine. It will be cos 5x, but now we need to find the derivative of its angle. So the derivative of its angle, that is 5x, it means it's 5, right? The final answer is 5 cos 5x. So the derivative of trigonometric function and then the derivative of angle as well. That's how you completely derivate the trigonometric functions. Alright. So we are going to solve some of the questions from exercise 18.1. So let's start with question number 1. It says that differentiate the following with respect to x, and starting with the first part, it's question number 1, part A. Question says 4 sine x minus 3. Alright. So when you derivate it, the derivative of sine, it is equals to cos, so that will be 4 cos x, and the derivative of 3, it's 0. So the final answer you will get, it's 4 cos x. That is your first part answer. Similarly, for next part, part B, it says x square minus 5 cos x. So when you derivate it, the derivative of x square, it's 2x minus the derivative of cos, it's minus sine x. So the final answer, it will be 2x minus plus 5 sine x. Alright. So what you need to do? You need to start doing these two questions in your copy, and then you need to attempt part C and D. So for these 4 questions, you have a time of 4 minutes. Alright, start doing it, and then I will explain. So start. Alright, so in part C, the question is 2 sin x plus 3 cos x. So the derivative of sin x, it's cos x, plus derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So now it will be 2 cos x minus 3 sin x, and for last part D, it's 4x square plus 3 10x. The derivative of 4x square, it's 8x plus 3. The derivative of 10x equals to sec square x, and that is your answer. Alright, so that's how you derivate the trigonometric function. First you need to derivate the function and then its angle. So in all these 4 questions, the angle is x, so the derivative of x is 1. But in the example that I have mentioned, the angle was 5x and the derivative of angle is 5. That's why we need to derivate the angle as well. Alright, so that is your complete first question. After that, question number 2. Derivate the following with respect to x. Question number 2, and it's part A. And it says x square into cos x. Now we have 2 functions here, so you need to apply u into v that we had already studied in chapter number 15. So let's say u is equals to x square and v equals to cos x. So u dash is equals to 2x and v dash is equals to derivative of cos x, it's minus sin x. The working formula, derivate d by dx of u into v. The working formula is u derivative of v plus v derivative of u. I am going to place the values here. So u is what? U is x square. Derivative of v, it's minus sin x, plus v is what? V is cos x. Derivative of u, it's 2x. Alright, so now it will be minus x square sin x plus 2x cos x. So that is your answer for u into v of x square into cos x. After part A, moving on to the next one, it's part B. It says x 10x. Alright, so question number 2 part B, it's x into 10x. So give it a try by yourself, and time is 2 minutes. Apply u into v and then I will explain. So start. Alright, again the same procedure, u is equals to x and v equals to 10x. Derivative of u equals to 1 and the derivative of v equals to sec square x. Applying the working formula, which says that u derivative of v sec square x plus v derivative of u, and that is your answer for u into v. So that is your 2 part B. And after 2 part B, we are going to start with 2 part D, which says 1 minus 2 sin x divided by cos x. 1 minus 2 sin x divided by cos x. Now you need to apply u upon v here. So first let me write down the working formula. The working formula for u upon v, it's v square, right? In the numerator we have v derivative of u minus u derivative of v. So you have a time of 2 minutes to apply this working formula and find out u upon v, and then I will explain. So start. Alright, firstly I need to pick u into v, u and v. So u is equals to 1 minus 2 sin x and v is cos x. Alright, so derivative of u, it will be minus 2 cos x, and derivative of v is minus sin x. Now I'm going to apply the working formula, which says in the denominator we have it's v square, and v is what? V is cos x square. So v, that is cos x, derivative of u, it's minus 2 cos x, v derivative of u minus u. U is what? 1 minus 2 sin x, and derivative of v, it's minus sin x. Alright, now we need to simplify it. So it will be minus 2 cos square x minus. First I will multiply these two brackets, so it will be minus sin x minus minus plus 2 sin square x divided by cos square x. Alright, now it will be minus 2 cos square x minus minus plus sin x minus plus minus 2 sin square x divided by cos square x. So I will write these two terms together. So it will be minus 2 cos square x minus 2 sin square x plus sin x divided by cos square x. From these two I can take common, and that is minus 2 So inside the bracket it will be cos square x plus sin square x plus sin x divided by cos square x. After that, it will be an identity. We know that cos square x plus sin square x, this expression is equals to 1, right? That is an identity. The leftover part we have minus 2 plus sin x divided by cos square x, and that is your final answer for 2 part. Alright. After that, we had done question number 2. And we have learned how to apply u upon v and u into v in trigonometry. Moving on to the next one, it's question number 3, and it says that using dy dx equals to sin x equals to cos x, show that dy dx of cosec x equals to minus cosec x into cot x. Alright, so we know that cosec is the reversal of sin x, right? So we start with the equation that d by dx of cosec x, that is equals to d by dx of 1 over sin x. Alright, now we are going to solve for the right hand side. 1 upon sin x, if you want to derivate it, we need to apply u and v here, u upon v. So I will say that u equals to 1 and u dash equals to 0, and v equals to sin x and v dash is equals to cos x, right? So we are going to apply the working formula. It says that in the denominator we have v square and v is sine, so it's sin x whole square. The formula says v, that is sin x, derivative of u it's 0, minus u it's 1, and derivative of v it's cos, right? So now we have left over with minus cos x divided by sin square x. If I write the expression in this form, that it's minus cos x divided by sin x multiply with 1 upon sin x. We have 2 powers of sin x in the denominator, so we have write it down separately. And the benefit is that minus cos over sin, it's minus cot x, and 1 over sin, it's cosec x, and on the left side we have d by dx of cosec. So we need to show the same, that d by dx of cosec x is equals to minus cot x into cosec x, and that is your part, question number 3 answer. So firstly you need to write down the solution in your copy, and for that part you have a time of 90 seconds. So start. And after, I hope that you have done it, and after that we are going to start from question number 4, and I'm just pasting the question here, for it's quite difficult for me to scroll up and scroll down again and again. Alright, so that is question number 4. It says differentiate with respect to x, and we are going to start with the first part. It says that 1 minus cos x to the whole power 3. Alright, we need to derivate the function. So before differentiate the function cos x, we need to derivate the power first, right? And the differentiation of power, we know that first we need to write down the power and then subtract 1 from the power, that will be 2. And now we need to find the derivative of function. So the derivative of function, it will be minus cos x. So it will be 3, 1 minus cos x whole square. The derivative of minus cos, it will be sine x. Alright, so we can write this 3 sine x times 1 minus cos x whole square. Alright, after part A, we are going to solve for part B, which says 3 sine x plus 2 and whole power 2. So you have a time of 2 minutes to start this question, and then I will explain. So start. Alright, so first we need to derivate the power. It will be 2 subtract 1 from the power, so it will be 2 minus 1 leads to 1, and then the function which has power, it's 3 sine x, right? So the derivative of 3 sine x, it will be 3 cos x, right? And now we need to multiply. So 3 2s are 6 cos x times 3 sine x plus 2, and that is your answer. Alright, after that part C, which says under root 2 minus 10x. Alright, we had learned in the previous exercise that under root sign means that the power is 1 upon 2. Alright, so you have a time of 60 seconds to start, and then I will explain. So start. Alright, so first we need to derivate the power. It will be 1 upon 2, subtract 1 from the power. So 1 upon 2 minus 1, it's minus 1 upon 2, and then the derivative of minus 10x, it will be minus sec square x. Alright, so it will be minus sec square x divided by 2, and when you shift 2 minus 10x in the denominator, it will be with positive power, so its power is 1 upon 2. Alright, so I hope that is clear to you. That is your answer, and for part D, that is your homework question. Alright, you need to attempt it in your homework, and I hope that you can do it easily. So after question number 4, moving on to the next one, that is question number 5. The question says differentiate the following with respect to x, and I'm going to start with the first part. It says sine 3x plus cos 4x. So listen to me very carefully, because you need to attempt after part A. So we need to derivate these two functions. We are going to do that separately. The derivative of sine 3x, it will be cos 3x, and never ever forget to find out the derivative of the angle. So the derivative of the angle, that is basically 3x, is equals to 3. So we need to find out the derivative of 3x, it's 3. Similarly, the derivative of cos 4x, it's minus sine 4x, and again we need to find out the derivative of that angle. The derivative of 4x, it's 4. We can arrange it, so it will be 3 cos 3x minus 4 sine 4x. That is your answer, and you have a time of 40 seconds to note down the solution in your copy, so start. Alright, so after part A, you need to attend part B by yourself. So it's 4 sine 1 over 2x, and you have a time of 60 seconds to start doing it. So start. Alright, so firstly, I will write down the derivative of sine 1 upon 2x, that will be cos 1 upon 2x. Now the derivative of the angle, it will be 1 upon 2, 2 and 2 cancels, that will be 2 cos 1 upon 2x. That is your part B answer. Alright, so after that we are going to start with part D here. So D says cos 2x plus pi over 3. Alright, no need to solve pi over 3 here, leave it in the same form and give it a try. First, you have a time of 90 seconds, give it a try, and then I will explain. So start. Alright, firstly, what is the derivative of cos? We know that the derivative of cos, it's minus sine, and the angle we have, it's 2x plus pi over 3. Now we need to find out the derivative of angle. The derivative of 2x, it will be 2, and derivative of pi over 3, since it is a constant, so it's 0. So the final answer, it will be minus 2 sine 2x plus pi over 3. That is your final answer. So such type of questions are quite easy. Make sure what thing you learn, or you need to very careful that you need to derivate the angle. Never ever forget the differentiation of the angle, because that is a very silly and common mistake that I have observed that mostly students do in the differentiation of trigonometric function. Alright, so we have attempted part A, B and D. After that we need to start from part E. Part E, it says that 3 tan 2x. So 3. The derivative of tan 2x, it will be sec square 2x, and now the derivative of angle, that is 2x, it means 2. So the final answer is 6 sec square 2x. Alright, so after part E, start with part H, and part H, it says 8 sine 3x minus 5 divided by 4. Alright, so you need to attempt it by yourself, give it a try, think about it. You have a time of 100 seconds to attempt this one, so start. Alright, so first, the derivative of sine is cos 3x minus 5 divided by 4, and now we need to find out the derivative of angle, right? So derivative of angle, it will be, if I write in this form, 3x over 4 minus 5 over 4. It doesn't make any difference, but the benefit is I have realized that 4 is present with these two terms, so it will count when we are going to derivate the x function, right? So now it will be 8 cos 3x minus 5 over 4, and d by dx of 3 over 4x, it will be 3 over 4. Now we can simplify it. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, so 3 2s are 6 cos 3x minus 5 divided by 4. That is your answer. Alright, so moving on to the next one. After part H, we are going to start part F here. So part F says 6 tan 1 over 2x. The derivative of 10 we have, it's sec square and 1 upon 2x, and the derivative of 1 upon 2x, it will be 1 upon 2. Now you need to simplify. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, so that will be 3 sec square 1 over 2x. That is your final answer. Alright, so I hope that all of you are finding this topic quite easy, because it is easy topic, and we had done part F. And for part G, that is your homework question. You need to attempt it by yourself, and if still there are some confusion, so let me give you some examples. Let's suppose that we have y is equals to 3 cos 5x minus 2 sine 2x. Alright, so what do you think, what is the differentiation of this part? You have a time of 30 seconds to find out the differentiation, so start. Alright, so firstly, if I derivate cos, so we know that the derivative of cos is sine 5x, but now we need to find the derivative of angle as well. So the derivative of angle is 5 minus, similarly the derivative of sine 2x, it will be cos 2x, and now the derivative of 2x, it will be 2. And there is one sign mistake, that the derivative of cos, it's minus sign. Now when you multiply, it will be 3 5s are 15 sine 5x with the negative sign minus 4 cos 2x. So that is your answer for this exam. So what things you need to memorize when you are derivating the trigonometric function is the first one. You must know the working formulas of sine, cos and tan, right? That is your first step. After that, you need to keep remember that you need to derivate the angle as well, differentiate angle, right? And if there is power, so you need to derivate power too. Alright, so these are the important features that you need to learn and you need to memorize while you are doing the differentiation of trigonometric function. We have started the exercise 18.1 in today's class, and I hope that all of you find it very easy. The thing that important is you need to learn all those working formulas which I have shared in the start of this session, and make sure that you need to remember the thing that whenever we are applying the trigonometry and differentiation, the calculator must be in radian mode. Alright, so I think that it is quite enough for today's class. Make sure that you are going to submit your homework on time, and if there is any problem, feel free to drop me a message on the portal. I will get back to you as early as possible. Alright, so see you next class. Take care and Allah Hafiz.